I hate recording. Hey, what's up guys, Trixa here, and today we're going to be talking about the things I would like to see in Borderlands 3. I've been into playing Borderlands for a really long time since Borderlands 1 came out in 2009. Played it a lot in 2012 with Borderlands 2, and same with the pre-sequel, though pre-sequel I didn't really play as much as I did 2 and 1. But I did, play it a good bit here and there. So in this video, I'm just going to be talking about the things I would like to see in Borderlands 3, such as references, things in the storyline, returning weapons from the previous Borderlands, and that type of stuff. Alright, so I'm just going to say this one right off the bat. And I think everyone in the Borderlands community as well will agree to this one as well. It is a Yoda Slayer reference. Now, as much as everyone would love a Yoda Slayer reference, whether it's from, red text from a weapon or item or an actual Easter egg, I think Morna Aptico actually gave an excellent explanation to why that's not gonna happen, and I will leave that down in the description below if you have not seen that video and interested in seeing why that may not happen. Another thing I would also love to see with the new Borderlands is probably like the loot pool being the same way as Borderlands 2. I feel like Borderlands 2 had the best way of getting loot. I'm not really a huge fan of the grinder in the pre-sequel. I didn't really enjoy, having to use the grinder to, get a certain weapon, and that's just, I don't know. I'm not a huge fan. I think Borderlands 2 had the best loot system because you could farm a specific boss for the item you actually want to farm for. You don't have to actually get lucky with, finding it in the vendor or, in pre-sequel, using a grinder. In Borderlands 1, there wasn't really any specific drops as far as legendaries. You just kind of randomly got them in vendors or chests and things like that. And I don't want to get loot like that. I want to get loot knowing I can get it from an actual suitable source, because I can actually, farm for proper gear and try to build my character the best of its abilities. Another thing I would also enjoy in Borderlands 3 is more playable characters. Now, 6 is a really good amount of, playable characters. You do got a nice sort of variety, but the way the pre-sequel ended, I would like to see if they will put even more playable characters. Rather, you might start off as 4, but maybe more as DLC, or, maybe you start out with a lot more than that. Maybe you start out with 8 different characters you can pick from and more DLC, stuff like that. If you guys don't know the way the pre-sequel ended, I'm gonna show it right here.
You regret teaming up with Jack? Yes. Now do what you will. Kill her.
What? No!
If it weren't for people like her, our friends might still be alive. Ready?
This ain't us, Lil. This ain't you!
Fire! What the hell?
Now is not the time for bickering, Vault Hunters. War is coming, and you will need all the Vault Hunters you can get.
So based off that ending, you can tell that we're going to be utilizing a lot of Vault Hunters. Now, I don't know if that means we're going to actually play as one of these Vault Hunters, or if we're going to get a new set of Vault Hunters. I'm not exactly sure how this is going to work out, or how they're going to, play this situation, but I would actually love to see a variety of Vault Hunters. Maybe, the ones from previous Borderlands, maybe you can, still play as the Siren or Salvador and all that stuff. While we're on the topic of characters, here's something that I just thought of that would be pretty cool, because there is a Claptrap on Pandora still, and if you guys played the Tiny Tina DLC, they cracked the Hyperion to the space station. One thing I would like to see if they do go to Helios is get the firmware from the Claptrap on pre-sequel to the one in Pandora. That way you can still play as Claptrap from the pre-sequel in the new Borderlands. Well guys, this is gonna wrap up what I would like to see in the new Borderlands. Let me guys know what you would like to see in the new Borderlands, things that I may have not covered. or you know, just different things you guys would like to see in the game. Interested to see what you guys will want to see in the game, and now that's great stuff. So yeah, if you enjoyed the video, leave a thumbs up, rate, comment, and I will see you guys later. Deuces.